I've seen this question come up a couple of times on the internet, and that's blogging versus vlogging. But which one is better really depends on what you're trying to go for. Because even though both of them are technically content, there's different ways to go about it. I'm Michael with WriterSanctuary, and today we're going to break down which is better, blogging or YouTube vlogging. Now, I was going to do vlogging in general, but thanks to social media sites like TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook Live, and a slew of other ones, they would probably need their own video. Now, when you're trying to decide which is better, doing a blog or a YouTube video, it really comes down to your niche and the kind of talent you have. Are you more comfortable with a camera? Are you a better writer than you are a speaker? I know I am. And is there an audience on either platform for the content you want to create? Because in the grand scheme of things, that's what it's all really about. Now, you can practice all the best SEO in the world, you can use tags, you can create amazing thumbnails, catchy titles, but if you're not creating content that people want to consume, no one's going to consume it. That's true whether it's a video or a blog. Now, I do want to bring out how it is far easier to monetize a website than it is to YouTube. For one thing, if you want to get on YouTube's AdSense program, you need 4,000 hours watch time and at least 1,000 subscribers before you can get added to the YouTube partnership program. Setting up a blog is a hell of a lot easier. I got one authorized to use AdSense last year and all it had was 10 posts. No traffic. And I've seen people with one amazing post that gets maybe 5 views a day manage to get on AdSense. So yeah, if you're trying to get on the AdSense program, blogging is a hell of a lot easier than it is with YouTube. On the flip side of that though, YouTube's a hell of a lot cheaper to get into than having your own blog. For one thing, you can get started with the phone that you have in your pocket right now. And if you want to create a successful blog, you'd have to have your own self-hosted website, a good domain name, and a lot of time to invest in it. Now, just the self-hosting alone and the domain name is going to run you about $120 for the next 3 years. Whereas creating YouTube videos doesn't take nothing but time. You can whip out your phone right now and crank out a video and slap it up. In fact, the short videos I create often get more traffic than the regular videos. I do all those from my phone. So you see, it's a hell of a lot cheaper to get started in YouTube than it is to set up a blog. Now, you can get set up with a free blogging system, but most of those don't really drive the traffic that a self-hosted site would. Another positive thing about YouTube is that the audience seems to be more interactive on YouTube than it is on a blog. In fact, I get far more comments on my videos on YouTube than I do on anything I've created on the website. So if you're looking for personal interaction, definitely the YouTube vlog is way up there. Another aspect you should consider is how much more time it takes to create a video than it does for a regular blog post. That is unless you plan on just doing YouTube shorts or recording something simple from the phone. But if you want to increase your production value, you're going to be spending some more time. As it stands, for the same type of content that I create on the blog as I do for the YouTube vlog, it takes me about 3 times longer to do a YouTube video than it does write a post. Which is why I am not very good at maintaining a regular schedule when it comes to videos. Because it does take a lot of my day and I've got clients and my own blogs to take care of. I'm still trying to find easier ways to set up the videos, but until then. Now, you don't really necessarily need to put in the production value to create a YouTube video. In fact, you just hit the record button on your phone, record it and upload it, and it takes maybe a total of 10 minutes. But when you start increasing the production value, like adding lights behind you, or the lighting that I have in front of me, editing the videos, add the music, add the end screen, all that other good fun stuff, it starts eating away at your day. As opposed to a blog post where I can just do a header image and slap it up. So which is better, YouTube vlogging or a blog? I'd say do both. The best part about it is that you don't need extra equipment to get started on YouTube. So if you do have the money to invest in a blog and do your self-hosting that way, you can do both simultaneously. I'd be far more successful if I was only focusing on one website. Unfortunately, I have like 5. But aside from your phone, I mean, just start replacing YouTube stuff as you go to increase the production value. You don't need to invest tons of money right off the bat. Just buy what you can afford. Another thing to consider is how you have a different audience on YouTube as opposed to just a general blog. In fact, a lot of the people that come and watch my videos don't even know that I have a blog up. And vice versa. A lot of people that come to WriterSanctuary.com from a Google search really don't know about the YouTube channel until they see the link. But in both cases, I generate about the same amount of traffic on either one. So essentially, over time, I've doubled my traffic. I have people who watch the videos on YouTube, and then I have people who search the content in Google. Rarely do the two meet. I get a few people who watch the videos who wind up going to the blog, but not very many. I would like to point out though how YouTube is the more popular social media referral that goes to the blog as opposed to Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube or Facebook combined. At first I was just using YouTube as a marketing device, but now it kind of grew into its own thing. That's mostly because you have two different types of people who consume content. You have watchers and you have readers. Now there's some people that'll do both, but a large chunk of them will either want to watch your content or read your content, which is why I say might as well do both, especially if you have the time, because you can monetize your blog really easily as opposed to YouTube, and then send people from your YouTube channel back to your blog. So in a sense, you're kind of monetizing YouTube, especially if you go so far as to install something like Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-Fi onto your videos. But in the end, to decide which is better, YouTube vlogging or a blog, it's completely up to you what you're more comfortable with. It also depends on how well you can engage the audience. So if you're great on camera and you can get people to watch your videos for a longer duration of time, that's great. But a lot of people are much better at writing, so they can engage the visitors and keep them on track and on the website. So it really just comes down to what you can do and what you can offer, because success in either platform really depends on what you're able to give your audience. That's true regardless no matter what you're doing. All comes down to the user experience and the quality of your work. Now personally, I like doing both. I enjoy making the YouTube videos, and I also enjoy writing immensely. And if done right, you can integrate the two together quite nicely. So what kind of content do you enjoy making online? I don't know which one I like to do more, because I do really enjoy making the videos, but then I really enjoy helping people on the website. So I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence on that one. I make far more money on the blogs, that's for sure. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos about freelance writing, WordPress, text broker, or anything else I cover, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. I think it's going to do it for me today. I'll see you on the live stream on Monday.